Okay, good morning. We are talking to Cyd Koehn, and Sydney has the business Catering by Cyd. Good morning, Cyd.
Good morning. Thank you for
So
having me.
thanks for being part of our group here this morning. We appreciate it very much.
Yeah.
I'd like to just get started by letting you talk about your business and how long you've been doing it and why you got started in it, and just tell everybody about Catering by Cyd.
Sure. I started in 1994, so I've been doing this a while. I have a catering company called Cyd's Catering or Catering by Cyd, and I enjoy making food for people. I have a licensed, inspected, insured kitchen that I have a catering company that we do lunches, weddings, funerals, just try and make each event or each gathering around the table special.
Okay, so how long have you been doing it?
Well, I started in 1994, so I think I'm going on quite a couple decades.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you so much. I grew up in Northeast Iowa, and I grew up in a bed and breakfast setting, so I'm used to feeding a lot of people. And I have there's 7 other, or I guess including me, there's 7 siblings. So I'm used to having a lot of people and feeding a lot of people at a young age.
Excellent. So tell us about who is your target market, what size groups, what size of events, anything about your menu, anything special about that you want to tell us about? Tell us about who you like doing business with the most.
Sure. So I'm a huge buy fresh, buy local. So I really try to incorporate and custom each menu. So you can order both ways. I have a cateringbycyd.com, and then we, during COVID, had to sort of restructure and redo business. Majority of my business was business lunches. So when COVID hit, not everyone was gathering at the office, everyone was working virtual. So we had to rethink how we package, went into the whole individual pickup system. So we purchased a website called Square, and I custom made menus for people. So just as if you would purchase a shirt online, you could purchase dinner or lunch online or breakfast. So if you go to the cateringbycyd.online, you'll see how you can just click on the picture and purchase with your credit card and then come and pick up, or we also deliver as well.
That's excellent.
And so with COVID, we had to downsize. So we'll do 2 people or 4 people, or smaller gatherings. But now that the governor has opened up the state to having larger settings, we still have customers or clients that are cautious. So we offer other types of service, so that like maybe you would like to have a server stay and plate out your food for you, or maybe you would like to have everything individually packaged, so we can set up lunch bags so that everyone can feel safe. But it's where I feel like hopefully once everyone gets their vaccination, and the governor and everyone will feel more comfortable by summer, things will be back to better normal.
Yeah, exactly. Let's hope so, huh? So tell us about your team. How many people do you have that help you with this?
So prior to COVID, catering is different. Catering is not like a restaurant. So you have to kind of go with the flow. And when I'm busy, I'm busy. I'll probably have 6 to 8 people helping me. It takes a lot of hands to do individual packaging. So, and it takes a lot of product, and it takes a lot of containers. So it just really varies on a given day, but at least I try to have at least one person answering the phone and taking orders,
Yeah.
customer orders.
Yep. Okay. All right. So you talked a little bit about the impact COVID had on your business. So you had to change some of the way you went to market and some of your offerings. Anything else that COVID brought that changed to be able to survive?
Well, I feel like I've had to be more organized than I've ever been. So we had customers that had given deposits for events that had to be rescheduled. So that takes a whole nother set of bookkeeping just to, making sure that everything is documented, and financially it's been a disaster. It's just been utterly, imagine not getting paid for a month or a year. That's basically how I've been living. I didn't fall under all of the requirements that the government had, and I didn't qualify for unemployment. I didn't. My financial system for paying contract employees is different than employees, where you could get the PPP money. And so I'm hoping with the next SBA set out that is more focused on small women in business would be lovely.
Okay.
We've just really, so I've never depended on my accountant so much in all of my years of business. I almost at least 2 or 3 times a week, I'm talking to my CPA. So.
Yep, he had to change that whole relationship, I'll bet. So what are you seeing for 21? Are you starting to see things loosen up a bit and our orders coming
Absolutely.
back, events getting scheduled again?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I am going to stay positive, and I really feel like people love to gather. People love social events. People really, I don't know, I think we are conditioned to gather. I feel like you have to have a support system, and you should celebrate those milestones and being alive. And what a better way to do it than around the table.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's excellent. So you've been around many a year. Congratulations on that. Do you have some words of wisdom or a business tip or two that you could pass along to other business owners that are going to watch this, and something that you could give them an idea or two on how you've been able to survive so many years?
I believe that if you do what you love and you do one thing and that's what your passion is, I believe that you can do anything.
Oh, very good. Tell everybody how they can find you if they're having an event or want a sandwich made. How can they get a hold of you?
Absolutely. So my phone number is 515-208-2091, or the best way would be to fill out a catering request form on my cateringbycyd.com. And if you just want to have a simple gathering or maybe a special prom dinner for your kids, cateringbycyd.online.
Okay. All right. So last question, then I'll let you get back to work. Explain to the people what inspires you.
I am inspired by really good food. I am really inspired. We are so fortunate to live in the state of Iowa. We have the best food, I believe, in the world. I believe that our produce, I believe that our meats, I believe anything that is involved with food or farming and production inspires me to make a really good, fantastic menu. And I really enjoy people coming around the table. I believe that if we all could sit around the table and talk, there would be peace in the world.
Very good words of wisdom there. Thank you very much. So,
Yeah, thank you.
so anybody that's looking for some catering for an event or just a lunch or a dinner or something, want to make sure and reach out to Cyd. Cyd, thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it. Good luck to you this year, and hopefully people will be out gathering again and be needing your services. So thank you very much.
Absolutely. And in a year from now, you and I will talk and I will tell you how much better it is.
Fair enough. You have a deal.
You,
Thank
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 you so much.